How good are you at spotting a fake ID? You're probably not as good as you think. Bogus IDs are more sophisticated than ever. Even experienced bouncers have trouble telling fake IDs from real IDs. And selling cannabis to minors can result in huge fines, even cost dispensaries their license. That's why Veriscan by IDscan.net protects their dispensary partners by performing more than 75 algorithmic checks on each ID barcode. So if your dispensary is worried about inadvertently selling cannabis to a minor, you should look at Veriscan by IDscan.net. They're offering listeners to this podcast free white glove setup. Just go to IDscan.net and join over 1,000 North American dispensaries and 9 out of 10 of the largest MSOs who are confidently bringing plant medicine to legal age consumers.
Linchpin with one click, and all you have to do is click the button. It takes your mind, you know your business, it takes your customer, and it writes everything out. All of your membership sites written out, all of your MIFKEys written out, all of your dramatic presentations are all written out. And you ready for this? It actually should be the 2-click linchpin, because there's another click and it implements everything. It uploads the MIFKEY, it uploads, it builds the web pages, and it
Welcome to the Miracle Plant Podcast, the show that inspires, promotes, and gives you a daily dose of inspiration from the people who have used cannabis to change their lives in extraordinary ways. Here's your host, Justin Benton.
We're live, everybody. Here it is.
Yeah.
Justin Benton here, out here in California. We still got sunshine. We got Johnny Golat down below out there in the middle west of Texas. And the webinar whisperer himself, Danny Therian, up north.
What's up, everybody? So good to be here.
How exciting, guys. We are so excited. We had to pack every last little morsel in to make sure that we guys give you the full sneak peek into ClickMind AI, which you've heard so much about. So we want to make sure that we give you your full due. And is anyone ready? Get down in the chats there below if you're ready to give us some comments. If you're ready to see what this AI, this open AI, this ClickMind is all about. So here we go. Are you ready? Take it away, Danny.
Oh, man. If I am ready, I am more than ready. I've been waiting for this. I'm super excited. So basically what we will cover today, guys, is a very, very short presentation. This is not a webinar. This is not like a sales. This is us showing you the power of AI and how the AI and how ClickMind can empower every ClickFunnels 1.0 and 2.0 user so they can create what they see at this point, one-click linchpin. So if I'm excited, I'm more than excited. If I'm ready, I'm more than ready. And I hope you guys are. Now we'll have two disclaimers, guys. Two disclaimers before starting. The first disclaimer, and is probably the most important, okay? I want you to have access to a doctor right after this presentation, because what you're about to see probably will leave you speechless. That's the first part, okay? And the second part is listen open-minded. This is very, very important, because what we're about to share is so good that it almost seemed impossible, right? A year ago, I would have never believed this was possible in the world. And yet John the Magician and the Mind Hacker was working on it. And now here we are. So I'm truly grateful to be here with you guys. It's amazing. And if you're happy to be here too, leave a mark in the chat. It's going to be an awesome night.
What do you think, Johnny? Here we go, man.
Let's do it.
I'm excited. This has been a long time coming. And by a long time, I mean about 30 days. So we launched last week, and we are going to show you the true power of AI. Not just this chat GPT-4 messing around and doing fun little things. We're going to show you how you can unlock the full potential of this incredible open AI platform, along with Google's, AI, along with Watson, with IBM, along with, Apple, everybody's AI. We're going to be tapping into all of it. And we're going to be showing you what you can do with the power of just one click. Take it away, Danny.
All right, so basically, what is ClickMind? What's the big domino of ClickMind, right? It is the mind clone, which is the first thing we want to talk about. And the mind clone is a crazy thing, right? So I'm going to start with sharing with you a story of last week. Yeah, it's been now 8 days, which is crazy. It goes so fast. So last week I went with Justin and John, and I was like, in their inner circle group, I was like, hey guys, I'm launching a new product. Does anybody have a 5 email sequence template, right? And they said, yeah, we have an infinite email sequence template. Just jump on us and we're going to build it for you. I was like, cool, these guys are so nice, right? They want to help me build my email. So I jumped on the call and they're like, okay, Danny, we're going to basically replace you from your business. We're going to clone you and you're good. I was like, what? And at this point, so John started asking me some questions, right? He was like, Danny, speak to that. What's your audience about? What's your offer? What do you do? Speak. Do you have a public speaking event that you have on video that you can send me and everything? So I did. I answered the question, and in 20 minutes, if we exclude the small talk of how the family is going and how everything, if we exclude the small talk, in 20 minutes, they cloned me. And then John shared a screen, and I see the AI just starts typing, right? Danny, you are this kind of guy, blah, 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 blah. You are so energetic. You are motivational. You are inspirational. The way you speak is this. You are bold, audacious, and you use this word, and you use pauses and blah, and you speak fast. And I was like, wow, you give me 10 days. I don't describe myself that good, right? So after that, they started asking me, what's your avatar? So I started telling about my avatar, and they were recording me. And in fact, the AI was recording me. And after a certain time, what they did is they created the 5 emails out of my mind without me doing nothing and out of what I told about my avatar. So basically, they literally cloned me. They cloned me. That was amazing. Then we cloned Ashlyn, which for the Vidavar challenge, we built our email templates by cloning her and Wallace, and they were amazed. Then we cloned Garrett. Writing email for Garrett. Garrett was like a freaking laugh. It's just like Ashlyn. In fact, everybody we clone is amazed, right? So what can we do with a mind clone, right? What's a mind clone? In fact, it says it clones your mind, right? It clones the mind of you, of your employees, of your customers, of anything, right? Let's say you're an agency and you want to clone the mind of your customer, so the ClickMind does the work for him, right? It does. You take your customer, you film him, you ask him the question, then you upload into ClickMind, and ClickMind becomes your customer. Wow, that's crazy, right? So basically, if we go a bit further, the mind clone, we can clone a coach, right? We can clone Phil Jackson. We can clone an actor. We could clone Morgan Freeman.
We can clone Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, we did clone Napoleon Hill. We cloned Russell. We clone a lot of. This is just so fun. You can clone a mentor, you can clone Tony Robbins, Steve Jobs. You can clone anyone that left a mark on this planet, and it acts just like him, thinks just like him, and do the same thing he can do, which is freaking crazy, right? So that's for the mind clone part. Basically, it takes your mind, it clones it, and it hacks just like the person that has been cloned, either an employee, a coach, a CEO, or whatever, right? So,
the perfect avatar, or in our case, the perfect AI avatar. So what we're actually able to do with ClickMind, no one else will ever do. You can't do this on ChatGPT-4. This is what the next level is. So we've actually built the platform that not only knows the questions and the prompts to ask your clients, but it can upload them. So we can have a video conversation with your top clients, your number one clients, and they can have a 5-minute conversation with ClickMind software, and it will pull based on the information that they give. It will ask questions to pull out all of those really, really important insights, so we can build, if you will, a mastermind of a client avatar. And we call it the perfect AI avatar, because that's what it is. We take your best of your best. You might have the best 5 clients. You might have the best 1,000 clients, but we're going to send them a link that they can actually communicate with click mine and it'll prompt and ask questions, and it'll pull all the information that you need to get out of your very, very best clients. And then it'll build that perfect AI avatar. Say that 3 times fast. No one's talking about that. No one's doing that. That is the genius of ClickMine. We can also take all the video testimonials that they've ever given, all the written testimonials that they've ever given. We can take all that information and pull it up and make it better and better and better. And by the end, we have a perfect AI avatar. And now you have your perfect mind clone of who you are. You have your perfect marketing, mind clone based on the legends of the marketing industry. Then you have your perfect avatar that's built from all of your best clients, all melded into one mastermind avatar. So that is the real juice, folks. We're talking about uploading videos. We're talking about real conversations with ClickMind. We're talking about literally cloning your mind, and letting that mind clone run your business better than you 24/7. No employees, no distractions, no sick days, none of that. It just runs 24/7, looking for better and faster ways to scale your business. So that is what we're talking about. That is what the sneak peek is all about here when we're talking about ClickMind AI.
Yeah. So, I mean, the one thing that I really want to get into is the ability to connect to their Facebook pages, connect to their business. We're actually, when we build a person's AI avatar, we get to know about them. Like if you have reviews, you can ask questions and actually get to know the perfect offer that your customer would want. I mean, the power of this stuff is just like absolutely endless. And the ability to clone minds, I mean, it's such a new concept that it hasn't been done. I mean, and it won't be done because it's so proprietary the way we do it. And it took 2 years to build, guys, right? I mean, it took 2 years. And I'm super stoked to give it to everybody. And let's see here. So this is a great question. I think a lot of people want to know, like, okay, so how is it different than 2.0 in ClickFunnels, right? One of you guys want to jump in, the difference?
Yeah, of course. I'll do it. So basically what ClickFunnels does is that it integrated ChatGPT into ClickFunnels, right? This is like the way to say it. So basically it helps you with your copy. It helps you with your copy, right? So the difference is that just like with ChatGPT, it's about your brain, and ChatGPT makes it faster, but you do the work, right? With the mind clone, it's the opposite. We clone your brain and your brain does the work for you. So let me illustrate that. You're on the beach while the funnel is being built, right? That's ClickMind part. On the ClickFunnel AI part, you have to use the AI to build your funnel faster. So there's a difference between building it faster and building it without myself, right? So that's the main difference. ClickMind clone you, so the work is being done for you. ClickFunnels AI help you get over the blank page problem. I don't know how to say this. Gets you over, don't know where to start. Helps you with finding a better headline, better copy, better angle, better hooks. But again, you have to have the right knowledge in order to use ChatGPT. And again, guys, everybody that has used ChatGPT is limited by his own mind, right? The question you have the mind to ask ChatGPT is as powerful as ChatGPT will get, right? But let's imagine you clone Russell Brunson and you use his mind to create your funnel. Do you think you would have better question to ask ChatGPT? Of course, right? But you won't have to do because Russell clone will do it for you in this case. So basically, it's like creating a human that lives in the internet, right? Literally, there's 1,000 ways to say it, but it's really a clone of yourself instead of a tool to make you work faster.
If you already work in cannabis, then you know that times are tough. So many talented professionals have lost their full-time gigs in the cannabis industry and are wondering what's next. If that's you or someone that you care about, you'll be thrilled to hear that the wondering is over. Find all the latest cannabis industry job trends and which states are ahead of the pack in the 2023 Cannabis Jobs Report by Vanx. Vanx is the leading cannabis hiring platform, and they're providing this report to the cannabis industry for free. Head over to Vanx.com to access your copy of the newly released 21-page 2023 Cannabis Job Report. And while you're there, sign up to find the perfect job or the perfect candidate today. That's Vanx, VANGST.com.
OpenAI is wonderful, and then they put it in there, and it was so awesome, and we love it. It was basically an API to OpenAI so that you could help with scripts and with copy and things like that. What we're talking about doing, and of course, this would be an API with ClickFunnels 2.0. Who we kidding? But when you have a mind clone like this, the next slide, I think, is what we're ready for here, folks. So here's the big reveal, right? You want to talk about integration with ClickFunnels 2.0? This is the big ticket. Now, this is what ClickMind can do. Now, a lot of us that are in ClickFunnels 2.0, and this is the way, Linchpin is the way, that's what it's all about. But how many of you are getting stuck building those membership sites or building your MIFKey or building out your dramatic presentation? This is what ClickMind's power can do. This is the power that we can do with just a click of a button. The one-click linchpin. In fact, we have already built the linchpin model into ClickMind. So we build your perfect, absolute, your brain on steroids that you have your brain. So that's who's running the business. We have replicated your brain and your business to run your business. We have replicated all of your customers, your best customers, for one mastermind, one perfect AI avatar. And now we have the model to the ClickPin, to the linchpin with one click. And all you have to do is click the button. It takes your mind, your business, it takes your customer, and it writes everything out. All of your membership sites written out, all of your MIFKeys written out, all of your dramatic presentations are all written out. And you ready for this? It actually should be the 2-click linchpin, because there's another click and it implements everything. It uploads the MIFKey, it builds the web pages, and it absolutely, you have in one click an actual uploaded live linchpin from start to finish, folks. That's the difference with when we connect ClickMind to ClickFunnels 2.0. So I hope that answers your question, Susan.
Yeah. So basically, and again, for those who are not that familiar with the linchpin yet, it's about one click for a webinar. It's about one click for your 5 or 3 or 7 or 10-day challenge, right? It's about one click to have your virtual event ready. It's one click to build your challenge. It's one click to build your sales page. It's one click to build your website or funnel hub. This is one click, guys. And we had we created this awesome one-liner that is the one-liner is cool. The fact that we can say it is even cooler. Like you're one click away, right? This is like crazy, crazy cool. Yep. And again, you asked me like 10 days ago, like, do you believe this is possible? I said, yeah, maybe in 2017, right? But like I met these guys and I was like, no, we're doing it right now. You click, it creates, you click a second time, it uploads. I'm like, if I click a third time, what does it do? Is I have nothing else to do, right? So
here it is. Here's what it does. It does the third click will also do your laundry, cook the
yeah.
just like there. We're working on it, Susan. We're not there yet, but give us a month, because we have AI. And here's the real question: are you actually talking to a physical real Justin, or is this have I already been mind cloned, folks? Is this really me or not? Who knows? Who knows? But that is 3.0. We're working on that. We'll get that out to you as soon as possible.
So if it knocks at your door and you expect no one, it's maybe a AI we send to do your laundry. So
Absolutely.
Amazing. Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited. I know we're going to keep this short. If your mind's blown, we want to continue to clone your blown mind. So what we want you to do is just go to 100xcall.com. We're going to set up a 30-minute appointment. That's all it is. And we are going to clone your mind. We're going to clone your avatar, your perfect A avatar, and we're going to show you a sneak peek to the one-click linchpin. All you got to do is head over there, 100xcall.com, fill out, it's a little Calendly link. It's a half an hour. We're going to show, and every time we show somebody, they freak out and they want to throw credit cards at us and, firstborns and all this kinds of thing. Here's the thing. All we want to do is we want to show you what this true power of OpenAI is, so you can see for yourself the true potential. And yes, we will be rolling out a founding members, launch here for the first 1,000 people for a particular, that we're looking for. But We want you to come talk with us. We want to show you just the true power of OpenAI, of ClickMind, so you can see for yourself that you no longer have to do all the crap you don't want to do. Let ClickMind do all the crap that you want to do and accelerate and scale so you can 100x your business while you're sitting at the beach or you're traveling or you're hanging out with your kids. So and what's the big mission here, John? Why did you start this software?
Yeah, I mean, the big mission is really to build legacy and give back time to the entrepreneur. I think technology has done so much for us, but it's also taken away so much time especially from the entrepreneur, right? And that's the one thing I wanted to give back, because time for yourself, time to spend with your kids, time to do the things that you want to do, but also to build your business at the same time. And so, it took, like I said, it took 2 long years. We built the system 3 times. We built it, we shut it down, we built it, we shut it down, and we finally got it right.
Absolutely. Any final words there, Danny? I know you're excited. We know the power of it. And here's the crazy thing. We didn't even write this. The ClickMind wrote all this for us. Who are we kidding here? So again, it's just incredible. Any final words, Danny? I know I'm excited.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to
in
talk
fact,
to
I
you.
have one final thought, man. Is the fact that at this moment, the only limitation you will have with ClickMind is how far can your brain and vision be? Like, how far can your brain see and your vision be, right? For example, you miss an employee, your copywriter just left. Okay, we clone Barry Belcher. Boom. Oh, you don't know what's the next big thing for your business. Okay, we clone Steve Jobs and you have a conversation with him. Boom, a visionary for your business, right? Basically, can clone your mom. You want to talk with your mom more often, but she's not talking to you that much. Clone your mom, right? You can do anything you want. So you want a webinar? 1 click. You want a second mom? 1 click. You want Steve Jobs? 1 click. You can have a mastermind, right? Napoleon's Hill concept. So you can sit at a table. Okay, I'm here. I'm at the table. Here is Tony Robbins. Here is Steve Jobs. Here is Elon Musk. Here is John. Here is Justin. Here is Danny. Here is Russell. Here is Grant Cardone. And okay, guys, what should we do next? And they answer you, right? It's just basically, how far can you think? And like ClickMind is going to do it for you. And again, guys, this is not a software. This is a freaking revolution. This is not like something that is better than something else. It's a revolution that has never been done before. Like absolutely, completely 100% different than anything you might have seen in your life. Maybe the only place you might have seen something like that is in a futuristic movie, right? This is the only place. So yeah, that's freaking crazy. Just stay open and ask yourself, if I would approach the situation with the most open-minded brain in the world, what would I need next? And ClickMind will do it for you in 1 click to do it, 1 click to upload it. So that's crazy. Now, John, Susanna had a great question. If you want to answer, I cannot highlight it, but do you own your brain, or can somebody steal your brain?
No, you actually own your brain. So you have the ability with the system to create, we call them like sub accounts, or let's say workspaces, right? So the cool thing is for instance, I think we were talking to Garrett, and he has a bunch of schools, and he's like, hey, I have my brain, but I want to give it to my schools or the people underneath me. So he can create sub accounts underneath. He can charge people for using his sub accounts and actually turn it into a profit center. And that's another thing I don't think we talked about. I think right now with the economy and all the tough times that are happening, number one, like people are looking for the next new opportunity, which this is it. And they're also, maybe they don't afford, or they can't afford that employee anymore. Maybe they're struggling and they're just making it. Well, I had a conversation today, and he's like, man, this is going to save me like, I think it was like $10,000, $15,000 or $20,000 immediately. Immediately. So, the way I want to think about it, and I want to portray, just because of the way the things are going, is it has the ability to help you grow, but also has the ability to help you save. And I've never seen a solution that has done that before, especially right now, to help you not only save money with your business, but catapult it to like the next stratosphere.
Absolutely. Well, and there's only one thing that we ask for this free phone call to get signed up for a half an hour, that we show you. We're not just going to show you, but we're actually going to clone your mind and clone your avatar and show you a sneak peek to the one-click linchpin. The only requirement that we ask is, and you don't have to sign an NDA or anything like that, but you do need to wear either a helmet or a really tight hat, because we want to make sure that we keep your brains in the area where it belongs. Because I promise you, and I mean I promise you, when you see what this does, what it writes, it can write books, it can write copy, it can write, ads. And here's the trick. Here's the real key, folks. You're writing them from your true voice. And here's my favorite part of the whole thing. With one click, through APIs, it uploads into Facebook Manager. Boom! You don't have to mess with Facebook ads anymore. It uploads into your email sequencer with a click. No more technology grinding. No more like, hey, you get all this great copy, but it never turns. I've got blogs. Anyone else? I've got blogs that I wrote 4 years ago that have never seen the day of light because we lost momentum, shiny object syndrome. No longer do you have that excuse if you are using ClickMind AI. So again, any final words, fellas, before we wrap up?
No, I think that's
just go for it. And guys, don't write www. It really starts with 100xcall.com with no www, so it works. And again, you're going to be mind blown. Like you're going to be mind blown, and you're going to be mind blown. It's going to be amazing.
And head over there to 100xcall.com. All right, guys.
Thanks for listening to today's show. To check out more great cannabis podcasts, go to PodConx.com. Here's a preview of one of our other shows.
Hey there, this is Cheryl Murray Powell Esquire, and I'm the host of the Terps in the City podcast. I'm a cannabis agricultural dietary supplement and trade attorney. I'm also a hemp farmer, and I've been recently named to the list of High Times Magazine's top 100 influencers in cannabis. I'm inviting you to follow me along my journey as I move back to New York to support the adult use market there. You're going to get a chance to listen to conversations with some of my friends along the way. I look forward to seeing you at Terps in the City.